Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. I'm Mondre all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our official website, thestephennightshow.com. Connect with us, like, comment, spread the word. We appreciate you. All right, well, it's been well documented in the United States that the leading country when it comes to extremely high obesity rates. Health officials have been scrambling for decades to come up with a way to fight the obesity issue. Now, they may have just found the answer. According to news reports, a brand new weight loss drug named Wegovy has been approved by the FDA and said to bring new hope to those who struggle with their weight. Now, CNN News reports that on June 4th, the FDA officially gave the green light for this new weight loss pill. Now, apparently, it allows people to lose, on average, during the 16-month trial they had, patients lost on average 16% of their current body weight, although some reported side effects included diarrhea, nausea, but they said those side effects subsided as the dose was gradually increased. Additionally, the trial pair also revealed that patients who stopped taking gained more than half of the weight they lost when they were taking it regularly. Now, if you wonder how it works, it mimics natural hormone in the body to regulate your appetite, which is why it's been approved for long-term use among patients recommended combined with the balance of diet and regular exercise. Now, a doctor was interviewed about this. He said we have to think about obesity no different than hypertension, than high cholesterol, than diabetes. It's the people who require 10%, 15%, 20% weight loss. They need tools. He was just saying that it shouldn't be looked at as a bad thing, but something to help them. But Neil, how do you feel about this? About this? 'Cause I know we think about the COVID vaccine. A lot of people were very hesitant because it was something new. So this is a new weight loss pill. What do you think about it?
I don't like taking pills as it is. Um, some like even like with vitamins, I've converted over to liquid vitamins
Mm,
because it's more natural than taking a pill.
yeah.
So, and when it comes to pills, pills are tricky, especially when it comes to your body.
Hmm.
So, I'm not looking for, some special thing in a bottle because it's not like this is the first time this has ever come up or they've ever done this. It's been other pills. They came, they gone. You know what I mean? This is just one of many. It's going to come. It's going to stay for a little while. Then it's going to fizzle out,
Hmm. Yeah, and you still gotta diet and exercise with the pill.
and I'm gonna still eat. So, what's the difference?
Yeah. Okay, what are your thoughts on this? Being our medical expert.
So in another lifetime, I was actually paralegal for a law firm, and one of the cases that we were working on was a case with a FinFin involved. And if you remember anything about FinFin, FinFin was a part of a weight loss. It was a product, a part of a weight loss situation, and everyone that was involved with FinFin wound up suing them. And in the details of the case, the side effects which people were encountering from FinFin were uh, uh, it was called esophageal separation
Mm.
Mm.
because your esophagus started to detach from the stomach, like down where it connects to your stomach. It was starting to deteriorate, and also anal leakage. One of the things that happen when you're trying to lose weight the fast wrong way is that everything speeds up. So if your body's not going through the regular motions at the time that it's supposed to, that means everything's faster. So that means more of your stomach acid, which is the strongest acid on earth, gets to your intestines. It's
Mm.
getting further down in your body than it should be. Your body's moving faster than it should, so it's skipping steps. So that same acid is getting down to your rectum and your anus, which one of the side effects is leakage,
Wow.
meaning meaning that you're basically passing acid and you have no control over it. So acid is
Mm.
coming through your rectum
Wow.
because everything's moving faster. So I don't understand how they come out with this, because I'm sure this pill is probably stronger than FinFin if they're designing it for super obese people. I don't see a good outcome of this. I think that in the long run, they're going to realize that this pill has side effects and that people are going to start to have slow deaths from it.
Mm. Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
If anything when it comes to weight loss, other than working out naturally and losing it, is wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I just think about people who have severe obesity issues, and a lot of people have tried different diets and things like that. I mean, I just hope that that they do keep that in mind, the long-term side effects. You know what I mean? I
True, but
think,
don't you, Stephen? Don't I want to ask you a question? Don't you think that America is obsessed with imagery, and that we all want, and I'm including everyone, want the quick way out?
yeah,
You didn't get big quickly.
right,
Why do you think you're going to lose it quickly?
exactly. That's true. That's true.
And stop being afraid to work out. Work out does the body good. Seriously.
Yeah,
And I'm no workoutaholic, but get up and move.
yeah, and there are other ways that it just impacts your body by working out regularly and
Hmm.
trying to have some kind of balance in your diet.
Yep.
You work out when you walk to that refrigerator.
Right, exactly.
Well, if you watch that show 600-Pound Life, some people don't even get up and walk to the
My favorite
refrigerator.
show. That is my favorite show.
Really?
That's what helps me, because I know I'm greedy, but I ain't that greedy.
Right.
I ain't making macaroni and cheese in my bedroom.
Right.
Wow.
It was frying chicken in her bed.
Yeah, she was frying chicken, and I don't want to eat that.
No. All right. Well, Chipotle, apparently there was a lawsuit, a contest lawsuit that was taken against them last year, or it was last year, because they weren't paying the wages that they said that they were going to pay. So now what they're doing, because they want to get the people up to $15 an hour, they are increasing their menu prices up to 4%. Now, CNN reports that Chipotle is taking necessary steps to make good on previous profits last month, raising company employees. However, in order to do that, prices are about to go up considerably. According to their you hear the noise?
I hear it, but where's it from?
I think it's Chike's headphone.
It's me?
So last month, Chipotle announced that they intended to universally raise employment pay to $15 an hour, while also revealing they plan to hire a staggering number of 20,000 new employees now before the summer season officially begins in just a few weeks. Additionally, Chipotle is sweetening their terms of employment by also offering $200 employment referral bonus, and to show growth within the company is definitely a possibility. The company also stated that the employees can be promoted to general manager positions within an average of 3.5 years, which a position pays up to $100,000 annual salary. Now, again, this turns as Chipotle, the company was in hot water back in April when it hit a lawsuit in New York due to wildly questionably labor practices. Pretty much they weren't paying people what they were worth, and they were keeping their schedules very, brutal, pretty much. So do you think, Lanier, do you think this is a good business practice for them to raise prices to pay their employees a higher wage?
So, because of the pandemic, a lot of things are going up.
Mm-hmm.
One, but two, minimum wage has been ridiculously low for so long. You know what I mean? And I know that people are complaining about people, those who are making minimum wage, making $15 an hour. Like, I give credit to people who work these jobs and you only making like $7 and $8 and $9 an hour, and the cost of living is constantly going up. And I'm from personal experience. I've been at my job 8 years, and Chike knows this. I just got my first raise in 8 years last month. You know what I mean? So like, people expect for you work for them every day, and you give them a good portion of your life, because that's what we do when we go to work.
Yep.
And when everything else is going up but your paycheck is the same, that's a problem. And then you trying to figure out why I'm not coming to work. Well, one, I can't afford it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So something got to give.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to go somewhere else that's going to pay me so I can maintain my bills. And I don't want to keep living paycheck to paycheck. Nobody wants to do that. And the majority of the time, it is people of color who are
Yeah.
suffering because we can never catch up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Chike, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think it's a good business model?
So I like the fact that they want to pay their employees more. They're finally going to give them a raise. However, I do, as a consumer, I have a problem with now, which I thought was your standard. Now you're going to raise that. Maybe companies should probably think about creating a whole new level of service, like create something new for the menu, as opposed to changing the prices all across the board. Give us a new service and charge that. That way you're getting the money that you want without changing what you've grown to love. A lot of people go to Chipotle because you get food for cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You can't continue to do that. We might stop coming. Because technically speaking, from my point of view, Chipotle really is not a go-to for me. It's not like one of those places. It's a treat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really into eating that all the time, so I'm not going to go to Chipotle all the time. And if you increase your prices, I'm going to come even less.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
get that. I get that. And I do agree with Lania with everything going up, housing going up. I expect someone to live off of $8 an hour, $10 an hour. No one can live under that, and then again, those are people that usually are working longer hours and working harder, just trying to make ends meet, and it's impossible. It's impossible. All right, well, last story. Lord have mercy. All right, I love we got to do better. So, okay, so in Detroit, this man, he won the lottery, $30,000. According to VDIV News, 4 News, excuse me, a man who identified himself as Jamal was attacked and robbed of his chain at a gas station on the west side of Detroit. Jamal claims he bought a $20,000 chain with the bulk of his $30,000 lotto winnings and never expected to be a victim of such crime. Now, the incident was caught on surveillance footage from the gas station, and Jamal can be seen standing inside the station convenience store when 2 men involved in the alleged attack walked in. As Jamal made his way back to his car, the footage shows the 2 men chased him back into the store and pinned him to the ground before seemingly throwing a few punches. Soon after, a 3rd man runs up and grabs items out of Jamal's pocket, while the other 2 physically assaulted him, eventually snatching his chain. All 3 men ran off and escaped in a black vehicle. Now, the station owner, he told the news station that the 2 men on the scene in the camera assaulting Jamal were allegedly involved in a robbery in the same station a few months ago. Authorities are asking people with information to please contact Detroit Police Department. If you won $30,000, Chike, are you buying a $20,000 chain?
The hood is as the hood does. I'm from the hoodest of the hood. I'm from one of the worst cities in the nation, Camden, New Jersey. Shout out CMD. Don't get more hood than that.
No.
But if you have hoodish ways, you're going to do hoodish things. I would not blow my wad on a friggin' chain. What you should have did was took your money and got out the city.
Yeah.
Should have did. But, to each his own. So I'm going to argue that maybe those gentlemen knew him or knew of him, because you're living in Detroit, city kind of like that. When you kind of live in hoodish environments, people tend to know each other, kind of, or know of you like roundabouts. They know your business. I think there's somebody that knew him and was able to go to him and get, whatever they got from him. So at a gas station, you're around the gas station, you see someone with a chain and you're going to attack. That sounds weird to me.
Yeah.
But what he should have did was made an investment in himself, not in, trinkets.
Right. But what are your thoughts on this foolishness?
I'm gonna just say it. He's an idiot. And I guarantee you, when he won, I guarantee you, he wasn't quiet about it. Because if you gonna buy a $20,000 chain and you won 30, and let's even count in the fact that you probably didn't get 30 because they had to take the taxes out.
Yep.
And normally they do that ahead of time because they know people don't want to pay them taxes.
Right.
So he's just dumb. He's just dumb. And I mean, you got what you deserve because you ain't had no business in the hood.
And let's talk about it for real, optically. Like, what does that look like? Probably, let's say he's middle class. Let's just say that. You're middle class. You're middle class looking, and you purchase a $20,000 chain.
Right.
So you $20,000 chain on with your middle class looking ass. You look crazy.
Yeah.
Of course, you're Target.
Well, can I tell you something? He don't look middle class. He looks like somebody uncle. I think he had braids. He had on like some. Listen, I need Chika. I'm gonna have to find this picture and send it to you.
I was trying to be nice.
It's
Listen.
on Instagram.
Horrible.
Oh Lord. Well, God bless him. Hopefully he recovers what he lost, I guess.
Lesson learned.
Right. Well, listen, before we go, we're gonna do a toast to our homegirl, Lania Love. Her birthday is this upcoming Saturday. Chika, I'll let you take it away.
So Lania is one of my dearest and closest friends, and I love her all the way down to the marrow.
Mhm.
This lady is incredible. I'm so proud of her. She's a businesswoman. She's a filmmaker. She's a mogul. She is part of the award-winning Stephen Knight Show, and she has her own podcast, Create Some Ish. Lania is doing the most. Lania is thebomb.com.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad that you came and joined our family. We're so blessed to have you.
Mm-hmm.
Love and light to you, and God bless you on your G-Day. Let's toast.
We're gonna do a toast to Lania, y'all. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, boo-boo.
Well, listen, Lania, live it up. Have a wonderful birthday. Chika, I'll see you in movie reviews. When we come back, our interview with Strings EMB, right back after this. Happy birthday, Lania.